Welcome to my channel Avid Retro. In this video I am looking at setting up a very low cost NAS, a Proliant, and for that I'm going to configure it with some second-hand hard disks, and I am going to be looking at using Unraid for the first time. That's installed is low power RAM, Samsung 2GB. Now I need to get this up to 4GB, so my options are either to stick in one of these. These are unbuffered, I've only got these sticks which are the same, so I could get up to 4 that way, or I could have a go at putting this Crucial one in, and maybe both of them together I get 6GB if this is compatible, but I'm not sure. And this one definitely not. Battery and memory installed. Let's put this back in. So it looks like this unit could work. Don't forget to add your discs. Well, this is my Unraid test box, which I'm now going to actually go ahead and buy the full license for. So this is a very basic Proliant server, 14 hard disks, and it's got a USB slot. I've got the operating system on, so it boots off of that basically. So this is directly connected to the router now, but you will need to maybe directly connect to your computer when you're transferring your initial files across, because otherwise it'll just take forever. One of the things you want to do is to set up a wake on LAN, which is quite useful. So I'm just going to set that box running, and the way you can do it, I'll just show you the settings. What I've done is I've given my Unraid box a set IP address, so it's set at 101. You have to give it your MAC address here, and then it's just a case of kind of pinging it really. So that's what it's done now. So it should take about a minute or two to load up, and then when it does, I can browse to the settings as well as look at the file explorer to see what is on there. So you get to the screen, so just log in with your password, and because it's already connected to the router, on this trial version it has to go to the server, the Unraid website server somewhere, to verify the license key. So I've had 30 days free, and I've also basically extended that license period with another 15 days. Now I think you can only do that another time during the whole time that you're using Unraid. So say if I get a year, then I want to extend it, then I've only got one chance to extend by 15 days. Now, it doesn't mean you can't use it. So once you've paid for it, then it just means you won't get the latest updates once you go past that 1 year period. But it seems to be very full featured, very easy to use. You can see that the array has started. There's a parity check I probably need to do fairly soon. Last time was 22 days ago. It takes about 16 hours, so it takes quite a long time for that to run. Now, for all intents and purposes, the data on this drive has no real value to me. So there are video files on there, there's DVD conversions, there's music and things, and they're just being copied across to this RAID system just to give me ease of access. And I didn't want to spend loads, so what I did is I bought one decent 10 terabyte disk and then 3 that were a little bit suspect. So I thought, as part of the experiment, it'd be quite nice just to see how it copes if any of these disks do go down at some point. But at the moment, everything seems hunky-dory. So I've got, instead of 40 terabytes, I've only got 30 to play with, because one of them is used as the parity disk. And it basically means that if one starts to fail, then you can still rectify the situation because of this extra disk. It was very easy to use. I've used Open Media Vault before. That was pretty straightforward, but this is probably easier, I would say, and it's quite self-explanatory. What you can do, and I did have a bit of an issue earlier when I first set this up, is you can download plugins via this browser, and one of them was called Unassigned Devices, and this was because I had an issue with one of them. It wasn't kind of mounting properly, and it was a case of just having to kind of reset that disk, and that enabled me to kind of work on that disk. So that's why I have that plugin available there. I have movies, I've got music DVDs. I don't want to reach this from outside of the house, and it would need me to be a bit more careful, maybe look into VPNs and different configurations to kind of protect the access into the home kind of network. So you have the root, you have the access, which is me, Sean, and it's very straightforward. Just to show you what I have got the parity check kind of scheduler. So this allows you to schedule and have parity check-in kind of performed on certain dates, and also have it as a cumulative, so you would basically build up to your 100% over a period of time rather than leaving the thing on for 16 hours. The other thing I've got, like I mentioned, was the unassigned devices, and there's a community applications plugin which seems to give you access to more stuff. So just clicking on the apps, and yeah, there's lots of stuff in there. There seems to be quite a big community for this. There's Flex servers and things, all sorts of stuff that I'm not particularly interested in. I just want something to kind of work in a basic way. Maybe I'll have some time later on to explore in a bit more detail, but for now I think I'm reasonably happy with it, and I'm on version 7.1.3, so I don't know if that's been updated in the meantime since I started working on this. What I'm going to do is just going to click on purchase and see what that does. So we've got a starter. That's me. That is me. So it's $49, so I'm probably looking at £30 or so. Not too sure what the dollar rate is at the moment. So you get 1 year of free updates, but it doesn't mean it's not going to carry on working. It'll be working for a long time. All the community stuff as well. Some shortcuts that you can set up. So that's all I've done. So if I want to go to movies, I can just click, and then I have all my movies saved under the certification. Well, as you can see, I hit bingo, so I've managed to get my license at a slightly reduced rate. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll make more videos in the future. Bye for now.